Hi, so in this video, we're going to be working with similar polygons, right? And similar polygons are polygons with corresponding congruent angles, and the corresponding sides are proportional. So that means that if I divide its corresponding side, they are proportional. So AB is corresponding with EF. If I divide those, that's equal to BC divided by FH, and CD divided by HG, and DA divided by GH. As you can see, in this case, they are marking them. This is congruent with that one, this one, and that one, and so on. So let's see that division, that fraction that is going to be formed by the division of corresponding sides is called the scale factor. So is that factor, is that fraction that forms from each side, right? So let's start state if the polygons are similar, right? We're going to find that scale factor. First of all, it's telling me that this angle is congruent to that one, this angle is congruent to this one at the bottom is congruent to that one, and the same. So now I have to check that the sides, the corresponding sides, are in a proportion. So that means that I'm dividing 20 divided by 24. That has to equal to 20 divided by 24 has to equal to 35 divided by 42. And again, it has to equal 20 divided by 24. Right? So again, I know that all those three fractions are the same. Let's simplify them. So this is 5 over 6. 5 over 6. And now this one I can divide by 7 on both of them. So this one I'm dividing by 4. That one by 7. So this is 5 over 6 and 5 over 6. So that means that those two polygons are similar polygons, right? And in this case, the scale factor from this first one to the second one is 5 over 6. The next one, as you can see, these two are congruent. Those two are congruent, the same here. So I just need to compare one of them. First of all, it's telling me that the angles are congruent. So I'm going to have 24 divided by 4. That has to equal to 36 divided by 7. And as you can see in this case, just by looking at it, I know that this is not congruent. Why? Because this is 6 and this is not 6. Right? So in this case, they are not similar polygons. So number 3, I know that this is a parallelogram. So that means that this angle is 110. This one is 70. This one is 70. Right, the same here. 70, 110, 70. I'm just comparing the sides. So 8 over 4 to equal to 14 over 7. So that means that these two. So that means that these two polygons are similar. So this one is telling me the polygons in each sphere are similar. Find the scale factor of the smaller figure to the largest. So in this case, this is important. The order is telling me that I'm going from the smaller to the largest. So I'm going to start by dividing 18 divided by 30. That equal to 12 divided by 20, right? I know that they're similar because they are telling me that they are similar. So I'm just simplifying. In this case, I'm simplifying by 6. So this is 3 over 5. And in this case, I'm simplifying by 4. By 4. So this is 3 over 5. So my scale factor on this one from the smaller to the largest is 3/5, right? If I was asking from the larger to the smaller, then I just flip that scale factor. So again, on the instruction sets, they're similar. So I'm going to go with my corresponding parts, the only information that I have. So from the smaller to the largest, 9 over 15 has to equal 24 over 40. Right, so I'm simplifying this one by 3 and this one by 8. So my scale factor here is 3 over 5. polygon in each pair are similar, find the missing side length. So now I want to find my missing side, this one right there, right? So in this case, I'm going to write a proportion. So I'm going to go 9 over 15 equals 18 over, let's name that one A, over A, right? I can start by simplifying that fraction. So I have 3 over 5 equals 18 over A, right? Now I'm going to cross multiply. Before I continue solving, I want to let you know something, right? It doesn't matter the order that I take those two similar polygons, right? What it does matter if from this, I took first this one, so 9 over 15, I have to write it 18 over A. I can actually also divide 9 over 18, and then the same order over here, 15 over A is going to be exactly the same. So when I cross multiply, I have 3A equals 90, and I'm going to divide. So that means that this is 30. So that means that this angle measure, the side measures 30 degree, 30 units. The next one again, I have this one and that one. So let's name this B, right? So I'm gonna start by using the second one. So B over 30 equals 6 over 15, right? So B over 30 equals 1 over 5. Okay, cross multiply, 5B equals 30. And I'm just dividing by 5, so B equals 6. So solve for X, the polygons are in each pair are similar, so that's part that they are telling you that they're similar. So let's start by dividing. So I'm going to go 21 divided by 14. So I'm using this one, 21 divided by 14. I can also use 15 divided by 10 because they are similar. That fraction should be the same because the scale factor is the same. Equals 18 over x plus 5. I'm going to start by simplifying. So by 7, 3 half. So my scale factor on this one is 3 half. X plus 5. Cross multiply. So 3 times x plus 5 equals 2 times 18. So 3x plus 15 equals 36. Minus 15. 3x equals 21. And I'm dividing by 3, so x equals 7. So in this one, I only have this pair of sides that they're giving me information because I don't know that other information right there. So 6 over 3 equals 8 over x minus 6. So 2 over 1 equals 8 over x minus 6. Now I'm cross multiplying. Minus 6 equals 1 times 8. 1 times 8. So 2x minus 12 equals 8 plus 12. 2x equals 20 divided by 2. X equals 10. 6 divided by 12 equals x minus 7 divided by 10. So in this order, my scale factor is 1 half divided by 10. So I just simplify by 6. I'm going to cross multiply. Times 1 is 10, equal to 2x minus 7. So 10 equals 2x minus 14 plus 14. 24 equals 2x. And now I'm just dividing by 2. So x equals 12. And the last one. So 30 divided by 18. So 30 divided by 18 equals 3x minus 4 divided by 12. So I can simplify by 5. Or sorry, by 6. Actually, by 6. By 6. I was thinking of the division already. So 30 divided by 6 is 5. 18 divided by 6 is 3. So my scale factor here is 5 thirds. Equals 3x minus 4 over 12. Now we're gonna cross multiplying. So 12 times 5 is 60 equals 3 times 3x minus 4. So 60 equals, I can actually here divide by 3 on both sides. Cancel out the 3. 20 equals 3x minus 4. So plus 4 on both sides. 24 equals 3x divided by 3. So x equals 8. And that's it for this lesson. May the force be with you.